Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Moments of the Magic weekly recap number 9. 9. We've made it to 9.
Is it really 9? Are
9.
you counting?
I'm counting.
Oh, good.
We're going to catch up to Brent. So, how's everybody doing today?
We're only about 10 years behind him. So.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, we'll have to figure something out.
We have to do one every single day. Maybe twice a day.
Twice a day. Would you guys like that? Would you guys like us hopping on twice a day? I don't know.
I don't know what we would talk about twice a day.
Maybe I'll just have Victoria running around all day. Would you guys like to see Victoria running around?
No, they want to see Disney stuff.
Oh. Okay.
I just broke the rule. You're not allowed to touch your face.
Oh. Well, we haven't been outside today.
Oh, okay.
So, it's only been inside. We've been self-quarantining
for 2 days.
For this weekend. And then Chrissy's got to go back out to work. So.
It's true.
But I've been pretty much locked up inside here, going stir crazy. So, but yeah.
Like many of you.
Yeah. So, what's been going on out there? In your world,
Everyone quarantining or anyone else essential and going out into the world? They have nothing to say.
They don't like us.
I'm gonna lift that window a little.
Okay.
Talk amongst yourselves.
And there's been little news this week going on with Disney. Everyone knows the little things that have been going on, like, the furlough that's supposed to start in the middle of the month, and...
and I know they've gotten some negative publicity about that. But at the end of the day, they're honestly probably doing what's best for their people as far as that furlough goes, because now they'll be able to collect unemployment, and overall it'll be a healthier situation for the company and the cast members overall, because I'm sure they'll bring them back like many companies are going through right now.
Yeah, I can't see, especially with Disney, with the union that they have, their union and Disney are two companies that will work together for its employees. Chrissy and I have been in a company that had a union before, and
it was not that great.
Overall, it wasn't a pleasant experience, but we know that Disney... You'll have to pardon Victoria. She's just learned to growl.
She watched Tots today on Disney Junior, and there was an episode with a lion that was roaring very loud, and now that seems to be her thing today, to roar very, very loud.
All she wants to do is roar.
It's true.
So, but yeah, I think that I think the employees should be happy when they get back, though I don't see any kind of issue with
no, it'll be
getting
fine.
back
it's
to
just,
their positions.
at the end of the day, Disney is not a non-for-profit company.
Yeah.
They are in it to make money, as we all know, and this is gonna just continue to pay their employees in a different way. It comes out of a different bucket, essentially. Instead of out of their normal payroll expenses, they'll let their unemployment insurance kick in, and hopefully all the cast members will be fine, just like every other organization that's going through it, like many of you are, for sure.
Yes.
And you are.
Yes, I am. It's been interesting. At one point, I thought I was going to go crazy. I literally know all the songs to Tots, which is one of the Disney Junior shows.
We watched Frozen 2 twice today.
Yes. And do you guys have any kind of activities that you guys are doing while you're...
Inside activities. We're from Buffalo. It's so cold.
Yeah, inside activities. And also the ground is really wet outside, so I can't take Victoria outside. So yeah, if there's any kind of activities that you guys are doing to, especially with a 2-year-old,
Would love
let me know,
suggestions.
because it's either that or I'm running around in circles upstairs chasing her, just trying to wear her out. So
It's true.
So, but
So during the quarantine, I know we have been, and many of you have been watching a lot of movies. So that's what we thought we would kind of talk about this week, is what are our favorites? And we each came up with a top 10. But
yeah,
I don't think ours are close.
I think we're gonna have a couple that are the same, but I think that we're also gonna have a couple that are way off. So this is our top 10 of movies that are both Disney or Pixar animated films.
Yeah, we kept it to animated.
Originally I had 14 on the list, and
he had to narrow it down.
I had to narrow it down. It was a tough decision. There were a couple that I really thought that were gonna make it that
Hey Judy.
that didn't, and
They didn't end up.
no, I'm kind of upset about it. I'll go over those other 4.
Yeah, so you started
later.
to do that. I have to check the baby.
Yeah, check the baby, because she's roaring. Okay, so on my number 10 is Beauty and the Beast. Overall, I thought that this one was going to be a lot higher than where I put it, because Beauty and the Beast means a lot to me. It was one of the first Disney films to get me in love with Disney. Overall, I love the story, and it's Beauty and the Beast. It's a classic. So, for that one, Chrissy's coming back, so she can do her number 10 next.
Sorry.
But yeah, that one, Beauty and the Beast for number 10 for me is
That was number 10.
That was number 10. See, that was a shock. Yep. Like I said, it's a classic, but
Belle is his favorite princess too.
yeah, it kind of surprised me on where I put it in the list. So what's your top number 10?
My number 10 is Lady and the Tramp.
Oh.
I love Lady and the Tramp and grew up watching it. My mother would tell you several times a day, every single day, until I knew every song, every word to the movie and could recite it right along with it. So to me, Lady and the Tramp speaks to my childhood and fond memories that I had growing up.
Nice. Number 9. You want to go first?
No, go ahead.
Okay, number 9, I have Wreck-It Ralph. So, what I did was, these are movies that, if there were only 10 movies that I would want to watch, that would, Wreck-It Ralph would be on there for number 10, because I grew up playing video games. Or number 9, I grew up playing video games. So, it just strikes a chord to me where, video games come into life when you're not playing them. That's awesome. So yeah, and overall, it's a great movie. I like.
Who didn't fantasize about that as a kid?
Yeah, exactly.
You went to bed, your toys woke up, which, talks to another movie that didn't make my list.
It didn't make my list either, which is surprising.
But I think we all pretended that one.
Yeah. And what's your number 9?
Mulan. So I love Mulan, and the whole idea of the live action is really, really getting me excited. But I love the music. I love the story. I love the strong female lead. It's and how she just stepped up to take care of her family when that was needed, and all of that really resonates with me. I have a feeling she's not going to bed tonight.
Yeah.
And
at least until 10.
Yeah. So Mulan, that's my number 9.
Number 9.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Joe's going to talk about his number 8.
my number 8 is actually Big Hero 6. So for Big Hero 6, I'm sure you guys all know it, have seen it, but the the whole family aspect of it. It just radiates in my heart. And you know, I can watch that movie like a few times and always be able to rewatch it. It's one of those films that's just for me. It's timeless. It has a great story, and you know, the fact that you don't really know who the actual villain is. That's Chrissy's coming back. That one for me, that one I put as number 8 in my top 10.
Number 8 for me. Sorry, guys. Pocahontas. So, I love Pocahontas.
Yeah.
Same reason, you know. I just love all of the movies with a strong female character and strong female lead, and she. I don't know. I love that movie.
Yeah.
I love everything about that movie. So
Yeah.
I could not.
The Colors of the Wind and everything.
The Colors of the Wind and all of it. I mean, what great music for what we're experiencing today out of that movie, and I don't know. I just love Pocahontas.
Nice.
So that had to be on my list. So there it is, my number 8, Pocahontas.
Okay, so.
I'd love to know some of their favorite movies while we're following along.
Let us know what your favorite movies is.
Put them in the chat. See if anyone else shares.
Yeah. So my number 7 is actually Frozen 2. See? So I actually think that I liked Frozen 2 better than the original Frozen. And what got it for me, I'll tell you what really got this movie for me. It's that classic rock ballad from Christoph. It really is.
Oh my god.
That one
song is like watching an old MTV White Sync.
I tell you, if
video.
you don't like Christoph's song, if that's not the best song on the soundtrack, I don't know. I will have an argument with you on that. That is the best. Oh, it's great. It really is. I'm gonna learn every word
I'll
of
say
that
it's
song.
2 power ballads during the movie,
But Christoph. King Christoph.
Well, I guess once he marries Anna, that he is king. That's why I think there's going to be a 3rd movie. I think there's more story there.
Yeah.
Well, let's see, number 7.
What do you got for 7?
I don't even remember what I have for 7.
I don't know. Aladdin. Oh. Aladdin.
Aladdin was like my high school years. Loved watching Aladdin. I remember I always loved to watch the movie and watch the songs, and a group that I wasn't a part of at the time but would go see all the time, the West Seneca Youth Theater. A lot of my friends were in that group during the summers, and they put on a rendition of Aladdin during the summer, and I would go see that and really enjoyed that, watching my friends do that. So I guess a lot of teenage memories came from out of the movie Aladdin, and I still like watching it today.
Are you gonna cry?
Maybe. I can show you the way. So, yeah.
Number 6?
Number 6.
Okay. My number 6 is Inside Out. Again, it's a movie that has the overall ending feeling of the movie is something that hits me deep down. It's on a personal level.
Here he goes.
So
here he goes. The waterworks are starting, guys. Watch out.
But yeah, I mean, it's.
Drink your fire.
I didn't think that was gonna hit me like that. But wow.
Wow, that hit you.
Yeah, it's definitely something that hits home. So.
Judy says her all-time favorite is Mary Poppins, but she's a tad older than us. Oh, Judy, you're going a day over.
I watched
22.
Mary Poppins a lot when I was a kid, and that movie, it's.
Your mom really likes Mary.
Yeah. That Mary Poppins, also Sound of Music, and my mom was a huge musical is a huge musical fan.
Mhm.
So yeah.
I wonder if that's what she's watching during her quarantine.
No, my dad has the remote, so.
I'm watching a lot of Animal Hospital, I understand, just to get away from the news. So, my number 6 is Princess and the Frog. I love Tiana. One of my favorite princesses, and meeting Tiana with Victoria got Victoria really, really excited.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Such a good interaction, and to me, just such a good movie. I love everything about Princess and the Frog. You can tell I like the romance ones, right?
Just a little bit.
So that's my number 6.
So number 5. Can you guess what my number 5 is?
No, I have no idea. I did
no
not.
idea?
I did not look at your paper at all.
At all.
We have not had a single one in line.
No, we haven't.
Amazing. We've been married so long.
So my number 5 is Moana.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Moana didn't even make my list.
What? Honestly, I think it's a pretty cool film. I mean, it's Victoria's first movie.
First one that really got her attention.
Yeah.
She used to sit and watch that.
Oh my God, hours, and now she's afraid of it.
Well, no, she doesn't sit and do anything. For
Yeah,
hours,
no,
but...
she has the attention span of a 2-year-old. So, but.
What a coincidence, she's 2.
But anyways, it's the Rock. His rap. I like that. The whole entire premise of it. The fact that there is actually no villain in the whole movie, because you can't really say that there's an actual villain. It kind
Maybe
of.
little coconut guys. They're kind of mischievous.
They're pirates. They're just pirates. They're not villains.
Oh. They're pirates.
Arr!
The little coconut
If they
pirates.
could, they'd be like, "Arr, shiver me timbers, swab me deck."
But they can't because they're coconuts.
Exactly, they're coconuts.
So my number 5 is The Little Mermaid. Another one that takes me back to my childhood. I was probably rounding out elementary school, going into middle school when I used to watch The Little Mermaid all the time, and my parents have a pool. I think it's the same pool.
It might be. We don't go in the pool.
I think it's the same pool. But growing up, we always had a pool. We would always play Little Mermaid in the pool, and I would always have to be Ariel because, she was my favorite character, and I would just swim around singing the song and jumping through the inner tube, and it's amazing how much time I used to spend in the water.
The first time I took you to Disney World, and they had the Little Mermaid statue. You remember that?
Yeah, I had
She
to
had to
get
do
my
the
picture
pose.
taken and had to do the pose. That was the first time he took me to Disney, and I was like starstruck, and it wasn't even meeting the character; it was just seeing a statue of the character, and it took me right back to being a kid. And I think that's one of the reasons I fell in love with Disney when he took me down there for the first time.
Who's that?
Oh, Audrey says it's not the same.
That shows how much we've gone in it.
I know. Well, she still goes in it a lot, so. Okay. It's not the same pool. Huh.
All right.
Anyways.
We're on number 4?
Oh, shoot.
Oh.
I dropped my paper, but that's okay. Number 4 is my number 4 is your number 10. So Beauty and the Beast is my number 4.
Yeah? And why did that make your number 4?
Because I love Beauty and the Beast. I don't know, I just love the movie, and I love Angela Lansbury, and I don't know, just the whole story, and I guess in a way it reminds me of you and me, because clearly I'm the beauty. So, and I rescued you in a way,
You
right?
did. You definitely rescued me from my imprisonment.
So maybe there's some parallels there. I don't know.
Hi, Denise, and who else was there?
That was Audrey. Oh, and Carrie.
Carrie. Hey, Carrie.
We're talking about our favorite movies, so drop your favorite movies in the chat.
Well, my number 4.
Animated,
not live action. We'll do live action another time. So my number 4 is Hercules.
You do love Hercules.
I love Hercules. I love the story of Hercules. I love, every time, it was either Wishes or Happily Ever After, when that song from Hercules comes on, I am just a mess. And it's because I keep thinking to myself that I want to be where the people are. I want them to see me and be like,
I want to be where the people are. Little Mermaid.
No.
I know what you mean.
So I've always been, but it's another movie that strikes home that that
gives you all the feels.
It gives you all the feels. And also, one of my favorite actresses is in it. The one that played Belle on Broadway.
Oh, Paige. Okay, where are we? Number 3. Oh,
3.
My number 3 is, and I can't believe this hasn't made your list yet, but maybe it's on there somewhere, is Tangled.
Wow.
Why is that such a shock? We got one this day! That's his number 3 too, is Tangled.
Number 3 is Tangled. And it's
I love all the songs.
Yeah,
and I
what?
love
Tangled
Maximus.
is great. I can't. You can't say anything negative about Tangled except what people are gonna say is, oh, well, it just got a bathroom.
Oh, well, it's not just a bathroom, it's also stroller pockets. Oh, there is that. And it's one of the best bathrooms in all of Walt Disney World.
Yes. So, but yeah, Tangled is a strong number 3.
Strong number 3, yeah.
These top 3, I really didn't have too much of a problem picking.
No, me neither. My number 2 and number 1 go together, though. So.
No, mine don't. Mine are way off. Mine are like night and day. So mine are not going to even come close to yours.
No, not at all. So
Not at all.
mine I typically watch in the same day because it's got to be, I'm really in the mood for the man in my life that has never let me down, Winnie the Pooh. So Winnie the Pooh and Winnie the Pooh the Half-a-Lump movie are my number 1 and 2 respectively, and I just adore Pooh Bear. I love the books, I love the movies, I love the songs, and
you should tell Brent Dodge that, when he does his top 10s, that,
he disappoints me with his top 10s every time because he always leaves out Pooh Bear, and then when he rides the ride on the Wednesday show and doesn't get a purple honey pot, it just sets me right over the edge. But no, I love Pooh Bear. I always have to go see Pooh Bear in the parks, both in Magic Kingdom and Epcot. He used to be in all 4 parks, but right now he's only in 2. And, right now he's on vacation in Hawaii. At least that's what I'm telling myself. And always love to eat at the Crystal Palace so that I can see all of the characters there. And
we do. We have to.
Whenever we do the parties, both Christmas and Halloween, the first thing we're in line to do is see the Pooh Bear characters because I will not buy a ticket to the parties if for him or Victoria or anybody else that's joining us at the party, unless if I get to see a Pooh Bear. So, anyways, so when it comes to the movies, when I'm really feeling Disney and I'm really missing home, Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
And Winnie the Pooh the movie.
Wow.
I love the Heffalump movie too.
They really need to do something with Heffalump, with Lumpy.
I know, bring back
they
Lumpy.
need to do something to bring him back because
I know there were some licensing things there and all kinds of political rigmarole, but forget the politics and bring back Lumpy.
Yeah, bring back Lumpy.
Hashtag
bring back Lumpy.
Hashtag bring back Lumpy.
I don't know if that's a thing or not.
We just made it a thing.
Did we?
I think so.
Okay. We'll have to see what we can make up. So my number 2 is Aladdin. And
I'm glad he at least made your list.
He did. And the reason why he made it that high was because Aladdin was the first movie that I remember watching as in full animated movie to make me love Disney. I started working at Saturday Matinee many moons ago, and
A hot minute ago.
yeah, and we were able to watch basically any movies that we wanted within reason, and some of the girls there just kept putting in Disney films, and you know, I just started watching it, and I was like, wow, this is awesome. This is cool. It's got a story. It's got, it's not just for kids. So that movie is what truly made me fall in love with Disney itself, and the film.
Judy said she really likes Toy Story 3. It gets her choked up. She can identify with Andy growing up and headed to college. Oh, Lord, we're not there yet. We're just at the starting line.
I keep thinking about it every day. Like, she's going to grow up and not need me anymore. And
we have trouble at daycare when she switches rooms. Like, when she went from the infant room to the toddler room. And then she went from the first toddler room to the second toddler room with slightly bigger kids. It was like moving
which
our
just
first...
happened like that.
Yeah. Well, she was in the infant room longer than she should have been. But... which was an enrollment thing, not because she was like behind on it.
Yeah.
But so those moving up days were a big deal for us, and the teachers within those rooms, and we miss them. We miss our daycare teachers.
Yeah, and they're wonderful teachers. Can't say anything.
No, we can't say anything negative about our daycare. And they've taken good care of all the families in this hiatus that we're taking.
So, anyways. My number one, since we already went over Chrissy's number one, is WALL-E.
Where did that come from? We haven't watched WALL-E in probably 2 years.
Exactly, but we need to watch WALL-E again.
Okay, we need to watch WALL-E. I think Victoria would like WALL-E.
She might, but WALL-E is I think it's a overlooked film that it because it really didn't have very much dialogue, and there wasn't really any kind of music into it, but overall it had a great story to it. I mean, it amazes me how well Pixar did with this film without having any real dialogue. So that's, that
I love WALL-E. We haven't watched it. But I did it again. I just touched my face. You're not supposed to be touching my face.
I touched my eyes. Remember, I started crying.
But you're right, WALL-E, the only thing you really see WALL-E in the park is some ornaments and maybe a little bit of plush here and there, but... Yeah,
I thought they were going to make an animatronic WALL-E, kind of like they're doing with the R2-D2, which I think...
I've never heard that.
Yeah, I think that's gonna happen, or happening. It might be in Disneyland. Right now nothing's going on in Disneyland or Disney World right now. So, but there were a couple that didn't make my list that could have made my list.
The four cuts.
Actually, you know what? There's actually 5.
There were 5.
There were 5, and I didn't write one down. The one that I didn't write down was Nightmare Before Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Not one of my favorites, but a lot of people loved.
I like it, yeah. I like it a lot. The other one was Up. Tell ya.
I have watched the movie Up one time.
Yep.
I was so emotional. So emotional, both in the beginning and the end of the movie, that I swore to myself that I would never put myself through that again. And I have not watched it since. So...
I mean, overall, I would need to have that in my library because it is such a powerful film.
Oh, it really is. I think I could get through it if I skipped that beginning and the end and just watch the middle, but you can't.
You can't skip it. Yeah. But yeah,
But I love to see Doug in the park. We go to the Animal Kingdom. I love seeing Doug. He's such a cool.
But now you can see Kevin.
I know. Kevin is cool too.
We saw Kevin from afar. We didn't go up to Kevin because we didn't know how Victoria was going to react to Kevin.
Yeah, she didn't do real well in the Animal Kingdom. She didn't respond.
Yeah,
maybe next time.
Yeah, maybe.
We kept saying, well, maybe when she's closer to 3, but maybe next time she will be closer to 3, depending on when
the issue with her in the park is that she just wants to run.
Mm-hmm.
And
Animal Kingdom's not the best place for that.
No.
the terrain's a little bumpy and she doesn't exactly look where she's going.
She doesn't look where she's going, and she always says no.
She just wants to run around with the bubble makers.
One of my other ones was one of your favorites, Little Mermaid. And then Princess and the Frog. But another one that would not have even touched your radar.
What?
Was Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I like the Hunchback.
Yeah, I always say the Hunchback gets a bad rap. It's one of those that are the underappreciated films. Because everyone looks for the princess, and they want princess films, but this one here it's a totally different type of film, and it was in that era.
It's got great music. Hunchback does.
It does, but it's also, I can see where people are scared of it. Like the kids are going to be scared of that film. It's not a kid film.
No, really that's more for teenagers and up, and I don't know. Maybe
anybody else?
When she goes to bed,
anybody else got what are your favorites?
We've seen Toy Story. We've seen Mary Poppins.
Anybody else? Anybody else got
maybe
some kind of favorites?
Of.
We know Brent's is Peter Pan.
He is Peter Pan.
He is, because he's probably doing something right now with making another film.
Or he just forgot about us tonight. Which
yeah,
is okay
yeah, that's
true.
true.
Maybe he's sleeping.
I am his best friend and everything. By the way, did you guys see his awesome film that he put together today? That I shared, the running video. I think that
the Jungle Book and Tarzan. I love the music in those too, Judy. I didn't even think about the Jungle Book and Tarzan.
How could you not think about the Jungle Book and Tarzan?
Did you write it on my choices?
I did. I wrote it down on your choices.
I missed them, but I do love the Jungle Book and Tarzan.
It's been a while since I've watched Jungle Book. A lot longer than I've watched Tarzan. But I can't really say that I've watched Tarzan in too long. But also, again, it's probably because we have to watch what a 2-year-old would watch, and
which is clearly not the back of her eyelids.
She just wants to run up the stairs.
She can probably hear us up here. Oh, and the Aristocats. That's a really good one too.
Yeah.
Didn't we just watch it the other day?
We started to, but she wasn't having it.
I love the Aristocats.
The Aristocats are fun. I wish that they would have like a Thomas O'Malley.
Right? They should. They should have a Thomas
O'Malley. They have a Marie. They.
Oh, I love that. We don't have any tattoos, Carrie.
No, we're tattoo free.
Not because we are opposed to tattoos. We are just chicken about that kind of thing. Oh, I know. Me too. It gets me every time too. It's not hard though. I'm a crier.
Oh my god, me too. Like almost everything.
No judgment here, Carrie. Yeah, no worries. If we, maybe one of these days we'll talk about all the bloopers that we put out there online by accident. What's worse is when it's in work texts. But things happen.
I try not to text in work texts.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm unemployed.
Well, yeah. Really? Would love to see that, Carrie, if it's not in a place.
Oh, I
have you seen that?
I saw it. Yeah, I saw it.
That's
it was
super
pretty awesome.
cool.
But yeah, post it. You can share the photo. On down below or
maybe on Moments or something.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
And
Did you cry watching Onward?
I can see that, especially at the end. I was starting to get a little choked up at that one.
Onward was probably not one of my favorite movies that Disney has put out, but the whole idea of it is so beautiful. I mean, who doesn't want to spend one more day with somebody that they've lost and love so much and maybe have never met, as was in this story. So it's, it's good.
Yeah. Get your wine right here.
Excuse me. I know I've been crying a lot today. So we were talking about the running video, and
yeah, we made the running video.
We're in the running video.
We are.
We're not running people, but we're in the running video.
I was breaking a sweat.
So if you have not watched the running video, if you've never taken the time to watch something off of Brent's page that we've shared with Moments, we'll ask you to take 8 minutes of your life and watch this video, because I mean there's so many people that just feel
this is it's a coming together video. It's more of you're not alone. This is at this time we need to feel like we are not alone. We have somebody there, and especially I mean, if like myself, during the day, even though I have a 2-year-old, I still feel like I'm on an island by myself, and I can't wait until 4:45 when Chrissy gets home, so that I can see another person. It's just. Sometimes
my phone starts to go off at 4:15. You coming home soon?
Yeah.
Coming home soon? I don't get out till 4:30, but I'll be home as soon as I can. But I totally understand. And Audrey my sister and I were talking about that today. People that live alone, and something you don't think about. But you're not alone, and there is a whole community behind you. Not just your Disney community, but your real community.
And I mean, even if this is the only way that
I'm not sick, guys.
That we communicate through video. We can do more live videos and just chat, just come together as a video as a community. That's kind of what we want. We don't want people to think that they're isolated. In this time. So, let me know what you guys think.
He's crazy is a word for him.
Yeah.
Another word is my man-child.
He's also my best friend.
Back to Joe and him were on, I don't know, some sort of chat app the other day, and I came upstairs into the room that we're sitting in right now, which apparently I'm allergic to something in here, because every time I come up here, something is triggering.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
But I went to say hello to Brent, and he was like, "Go away, I'm having my moment with Joe." And I'm like, "Oh, because it's me living in my own house." And they were playing Star Wars together.
What we did was on the Facebook Messenger application, you can do the video conference, and they have filters. So, and on the filter, they have the Star Wars filter where you're a rebel pilot. So we were doing the rebel pilot thing. We're all clear, kid. Now let's blow this thing and head home. Red 5 standing by.
I walked in and they were having a moment. I don't even know. But Brent goes, "Get out of here. You're not Star Wars." Clearly I'm not Star Wars. Good night, boys. It was like 10:30 at night. Hey, Lori. It's like 10:30 at night, and these two are playing Star Wars over Facebook chat. So there is.
But it was awesome, and then
we can connect.
The awesome thing about it is that when you open your mouth, you spun around in a circle. It was pretty funny.
Oh God.
Tell ya, gotta try it.
He's all mine, girls. He's all mine. I'm so lucky.
But yeah, I mean, let us know. I mean, if you want us to, do more lives so that we can communicate with each other.
So the
We
Magic
can-
Happy Hour.
Yeah, we can just have a chill. Have a little drink. Or
What's that app we were on before?
We can do Zoom.
Zoom.
Does anybody have Zoom? If anybody has Zoom,
Maybe we'll do a Zoom chat.
yeah, we can try to do a Zoom. What we'll try to do is
virtual dessert party.
We'll try to. I like dessert.
But like Epcot dessert, not Magic Kingdom dessert, because you want to be able to have wine with dessert.
Yes. So yeah, let us know. We'll try to get it all together. I need to get an HDMI cord.
I'm sure Amazon still has those.
We'll
Hopefully people aren't hoarding HDMI cords like that on toilet paper. I know.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like I understand it, but I don't, because I come home and I'm like, I can see where he's starting to go mad, but me, I still have to work outside the home, and it's bittersweet though, because I do get to spend the day with people that I'm familiar with still, but it's scary. It's scary to go out right now. So there's part of me that wished I was quarantined, but at the same time, like, I don't have a job that supports that. Well, not that they don't support that. I don't want to put it like that. I have a great job.
And I think it would be a little different if the ground wasn't so muddy in the back and I was able to take Victoria outside.
Yeah. She would be like a little piglet when she came in.
Yeah, and I'm not about to clean that up. That just holds her off. Yeah.
She'd probably like it. Oh.
So, but yeah, it's, yeah, I mean, other than that, it's just, we just want everybody to be safe.
Safe and healthy.
And, if that means that we have to get on Zoom and talk about
whatever anybody wants to talk about, then that's what we'll do.
talk. We'll talk. One other question I have for you is, do you guys like the 4 photos a day?
She's been outside. Well, that's wonderful. That's good. I wish we had your weather. We've had some pretty good weather here. It's just our backyard is a disaster, and it's unfortunately some of our parks and stuff, people aren't necessarily following the rules, so we haven't taken it. Can we share a wine glass?
Yes.
Like I'm having the plain one today, plain stemless. I had that other one, guys. Remember the really big? And I broke it the other day. I couldn't believe it. I was so sad. I had just poured myself a glass of wine, and I went to pull the salt shaker out of the cabinet because I was making dinner, and the salt shaker actually hit the rim of the glass and broke the glass. I couldn't even believe it. My first reaction was save the wine, and I started thinking to pour it in another glass. I'm like, what am I doing? I could be drinking shards of glass.
Shards.
That would not be good.
That would not be good for your innards.
So the 4 photos a day, are we enjoying it?
Do you guys like?
Hey, Chris.
Do you guys like seeing the 4 photos a day, or do you like seeing only 2 photos a day? And also, do you like seeing the recap at the end of the day?
Save the wine.
I just need to know, because I'll keep putting out 4 photos a day. I'll just have to.
I did it again. I'm touching my face. I got an itch.
Chris says yes.
Chris says yes to the 4.
Okay.
Chris is very wise.
Yes. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not.
She's roaring.
She sounds like she's possessed.
She's roaring. She's laying in her crib right now, fighting sleep so hard. Going, roar.
Tomorrow is going to be so much fun.
You gotta send Chris the video of her roaring that you sent your mom.
Okay.
Roar.
Tell ya.
I know.
What?
So much of social media is just negative right now. Roar to see. I'm gonna try to bring this up here. I don't know if this is gonna work. She's gonna stop now because I'm trying to show you guys.
Alright.
I'll let you know if she does it again. But we have our little monitor here where we can see her and hear her. And, yeah,
So what are you guys doing else for activities while you're stuck inside?
Can you guys hear that? Like, is the sound coming through? I'm not sure. Maybe not. Radio silence.
It might take like 30 to 45 seconds for them.
Mm.
It's always like a minute for me on anybody else's channel. So, I'm gonna be like, calm down there.
I know, right? I'm sure that'll work out well. Keep posting maybe good thoughts. She's right.
Okay.
Did you hear it, Lori? It's hysterical. Raw or just random.
She's
In her gorgeous little 2-year-old voice.
Yeah.
Raw.
I told her I know exactly what we're gonna do tomorrow. We're gonna be climbing the stairs,
Running around.
going downstairs, then climbing stairs.
Lots of Disney Plus, yes.
Yeah.
And walking on your treadmill, that's good. Gotta stay active. We cannot spend this time on the couch.
No, I've got half of this room done. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to paint a little bit more.
He ran out of flooring, so he can't finish the floor.
I did, and I also have to clean up a little bit more. But then I'll show you guys some more pictures. I don't know if I've posted any pictures of what I've done in this place, but as you can tell, we don't have the backdrop anymore. So it's all
Yard work, weather permitting.
Yeah, we had so much rain over a week.
Our backyard just a swamp right
Yeah,
now. But it is every spring.
It goes
new.
down and then it flattens out. So at the flat part, there's just a puddle.
That's gonna be wet till May.
Yeah, I gotta get out there with the lawnmower. It's just tough in this area.
Yeah, and they stopped taking our grass clippings. So
Yeah.
now they want us to mulch our own grass clippings.
Yeah.
First world problems.
I know. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So yeah.
That's
other
about
than
it
that,
for this week.
That's all that I have. Not all that you have.
The conversation's starting to dwindle. Raw.
She's so
Theme of the
tired.
week. She's exhausted.
She's so
She's got her stuffed animal up in the air and she's waving it around going, raw. I think it's her little dog. Oh, that might be Lammy from
Doc
McStuffins. Lammy doesn't wear our baby girl. Well, does whatever you want it to.
Yeah, whatever she wants. She's the boss.
Anyways, guys.
So
Happy Sunday.
yeah, we're gonna head out for now and
Stay well. Stay home.
and yeah, be safe, you know, and we'll talk about this Zoom thing and try to get everybody together on a chat and have a dessert party. One that you don't have to pay for.
Well, you gotta pay BYOD, right?
Bring your own dessert. Yeah. So
anyways, guys,
all right.
cheers.
Have a magical night, guys.